am here today at the Vieiro Event Center and I am about to practice with the Tri-City Rolling Thunder. I will admit I am scared. I really have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I've been to a few bouts with the Rolling Thunder and in Omaha and Lincoln, and so I know what these girls are like and they're a little scary. So I'm just going to try to be as tough as possible in pink. Okay, here we go. I am not an athlete. I have never played any sports, so this will be fun.
Alright, derby stance. You're gonna stand with your feet as wide apart as you can. You're gonna have your knees bent, your butt out, your back straight, and you're forward. And you want to stay in this as much as possible. The moment you stand up, it opens you up for a hit and you can get knocked on your ass.
Okay, so you have to have like insanely strong quads to do this.
We do a ton of squat exercises.
Okay. So even when I'm standing, I'm still...
Yep. I hate it. Okay. I felt like I put on one.
I've taken a couple laps. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable on my skates, and I'm with Dame Von Payne, and she is going to teach me a few derby essentials.
We're going to start with some falling techniques.
Okay.
This is one of the first things we teach new recruits. It's important because if you don't know how to fall properly, you can hurt yourself.
Okay.
You'll see every fall that derby girls learn, you're projecting your weight forward. We don't want you to fly backwards because that's when you hit your head, hit your tailbone, those areas that aren't necessarily very well padded. So we want you to fall forward. So there's a couple main falls. We have our left knee, right knee. We do a double knee fall. We also have what we call the Superwoman, which is all fours. And then we have like 180s, or as we like to call them, tiny dancers. We'll start with the left knee. So first you want to gain a little speed, and then you just want to drop down and slide to a stop.
Okay.
That was actually not too bad. Clear and natural.
Hi, I'm the bone setter. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I need help stopping.
Well, I know a couple good ways that are pretty easy that we can teach you.
Okay, good.
All right.
Help me out here.
So the first one is called a T-stop. And it's called a T-stop just because that's what it looks like. So what you're going to do is as you're going along, you're going to put this foot down and squeeze it up to your back, or to your front foot.
Okay.
So
that was good. I wasn't going anywhere. That's why it was really good.
good. We have a natural. The second way we'll talk about is a plow stop. And it's kind of, have you been skiing before? Okay, it's kind of like when you're skiing and you want to, the stop, they tell you to pizza, and then when you want to go,
yeah,
French fry.
okay, I've been skiing. Sorry, I forgot.
So the plow stop is basically the pizza. So you're going to push out like this and come to a stop. So you really feel it right into your hips and your glutes. Just like that.
Okay, good. You really have to use a lot of muscles.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a lot of glutes, a lot of thigh, a lot of quads.
You all probably have like really sexy legs.
You tone up pretty fast for this derby. Hitting, basically that's a lot. The reason why a lot of us do this because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Two main ways to hit. are upper body, so shoulder hit, and lower body with the hip hit. The only thing with these is there's zones where you can't hit and zones where you can hit. So behind the arm, up through here, and in the front is all legal, but I can't hit in the back. Okay. That's back blocking. So I can come up, and with the shoulder check, I come up and hit you like this. Okay. So it kind of pops the person back a little bit, kind of takes you out of your stance, makes you stumble a little bit. With hip checks, perfect. Good job, you're already ready for a hit. I'm going to bring my hips over and just swing through. Okay. And then I would check, and then hopefully go to the side. Am I down far enough? Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Good. And now try a shoulder check. Okay. Excellent. That's fun. See, a lot of people really get into that one because it's easy and it's fun to do. But yeah, the most effective thing is that hip. Okay. Go ahead. Good.
Okay, so tell me about some of the just basic things about Derby that maybe someone coming to watch about would need to know.
Okay, you have 2 jammers that line up at the back on the jammer line. They wear the star panty helmets. And then you have your 4 blockers, and in those 4 blockers you'll have 1 pivot which wears the striped helmet. Okay. Panty. You'll have 4 blockers from each team, 2 jammers. The object of the jammers is to get through the pack, and for every blocker they pass, they accrue points.
We're reeds.
Outside! 2 jam of fruit!
You can fall off a jam. When the whistle starts, the jam lasts 2 minutes. All that makes it through the pack first, the jammer that makes it through the pack first legally is lead jammer, and she can call it off by hitting her hips. Like this.
It lasts for 2 minutes, or until called off by lead jammer. And you get 30 seconds in between each jam with 30-minute halves.
It was fun. I felt like a semi-real roller girl for a second.
Dirty blogger.
Dirty blogger.
Yeah. Oh, that one's fun. I like that. That's a good one. It's fun. I can't believe how much work it is on your like quads and your booty and your inner thighs, because you have to use those since you're down in sort of a squat while you're skating.
Yeah, it's a
good workout.
Lower body, but once you start actually bouting and jamming and scrimmaging and stuff, this also engages your core, because you have to be low and take those hits. And upper body too, because if you're not strong upper body, then you can get thrown around pretty easy. After practices, we always stretch and we do core exercises too. So that's something we do every practice.
Up 1, 2.
You're spiking. Stupidly excited.
That feels so good. It was actually really fun, and it was not as scary as I thought it would be, although I didn't fall, and no one actually, hit me or anything like that. They took it pretty easy on me. But I will say it was a great workout, because you really have to use your leg muscles, you have to use your quads, you have to use your inner thighs, you have to use your booty muscles, and you also have to use your core a lot, just because when you're staying down in the derby stance. And I worked up a sweat. I thought it was, I'm sure I'm going to be sore tomorrow. I thought it was super fun, and all the girls were very nice and very helpful, teaching me all of the things I needed to know about derby. But I had a great time. I would want to do it again, so I guess that's a good thing. I don't know if I'd want to get hit though. That looked pretty scary.